I want to show you this stuff here. I am at Johns Hopkins, okay, as in the big time medical school, university, whatever. This is Johns Hopkins, okay? That's where I'm getting this information, and I'm going to put this below so you can do this yourself because I'm not going to show you this video. I'm just going to show some screenshots. Okay, so I'm going to link the hour-long presentation from Johns Hopkins so you can watch it yourself. All right, now disclaimer, Johns Hopkins is not a good source of information. They are not prestigious. I used to get high with Johnny Hopkins. It was me, Johnny Hopkins, and Sloan Ketter, and we used to blaze that shit up every day. Okay, so Johnny Hopkins is not a good, it's not prestigious, it's not, but this is the data from the CDC. So I'm just bashing Johnny Hopkins because it's just them reporting the information. So the information's coming from CDC, but the presentation's being done by a bunch of potheads. You know, me included. You know, I was blazing up with Johnny every day. Okay. So now, this is straight from the CDC. Are you looking here? From February 1st, 2020 to September 5th, 2020. Now, as you can see, this is the total deaths per week. It is, and I hate to use this word, as they even said in Johnny Hopkins' presentation, it's going to sound bad, but this is, you can see the data from just, so again, look, just stop a second because you're not listening and you're not looking. Just stop. Look, from week 1 ending February 1st to week 32, September 5th, 2020. So this is before, partly before COVID hit. Look, it is normal. It is normal for 62,000 people a week to die in the United States. Now, here are all the numbers. So they want to vaccinate everybody, even though 6, 3, 2, 1, and 1% are suffering or dying from this COVID-19. These are the numbers. 62,000 people a week die normally. I can't believe I'm using Big Pothead as a source of information, but it is Johns Hopkins. Okay, U.S. deaths per week from all the way from 2014 all the way to 2020. Now, I know, so that's why I'm going to put this below so you can see. I know you can't see this very well because it's real hard and small to read, but this is around 2018. So here's 28, so look. So you're not, stop. Now let's throttle back. Let's look at this data. This right here, you see my cursor? This is at 2014. Now we're going to go all the way across. Boom. First spike, 2018. Now we're going to go to 2020 when the pandemic hit. Boom. 11,000 total deaths between 2018 and 2020. So 2018, we have a big spike. 2020, the pandemic comes around. Oh my gosh, this, like a comedian told me on my show, people are dropping like flies from COVID-19. 11,000 more. Period. The end. You divide that by 50 for 50 states, and you know what you get? Not an alarming number. This is from the CDC. Again, you know, potheads, whatever. I mean, Sloan Ketter, that guy, him and Johnny Hopkins used to just pass that bong back and forth like you wouldn't believe. Here we are again. The reason why these 3 weeks were chosen by Johnny Hopkins is because this was, we were told, the peak. So, and as you can see, because there's a doctor who gives this presentation. It's awesome to hear a doctor be like, this stuff don't make sense. I don't know what people are doing. This doesn't make any sense to me. So look at these numbers. Again, you're not looking. Stop. Take your ego out. Look at these numbers. Get that fear bullshit out of your heart. Where do the heart attacks and all these other causes go? No. All of them just seem to drop off. But all these COVID deaths. Heart attacks, heart disease decreased. But not COVID, heart disease, and deaths. And as the doctor says, where did the heart attacks go? Where did the heart disease go? As the doctor says, making this presentation, it doesn't make any sense. So 200,000 COVID-19 versus 1.7 million all deaths. And that means that the deaths of children were less than each of the last 5 flu seasons. COVID-19 death numbers not alarming because a normal number of all deaths per week is 60,000. Despite being leading cause of diseases of the heart, 2020 deaths were less than 2018. Heart attacks and more death numbers decreased when COVID-19 numbers were highest. So where did all this stuff go? Just like the doctor is saying. It's all right here. Look at this chart alone, people. This is from the CDC. Look. You're believing the television, you're believing the politicians, and you are cheering on your demise and starvation of your children. Don't expect anyone to come to your aid or to help dig you out of this hole that you have dug and put yourself into, because you continually turn away from love and continually turn away from the truth. I'm trying to help you. You are only hurting yourself by going along with this Chinese Islamic bankster takeover. 1%, and you're telling your kids they need to get a vaccine, huh? See, you're not good. You shouldn't have kids. You got no business having kids. What have you done for love today? Loved the wrong thing, didn't you? Loved the wrong thing like you always do.